Hello, and welcome to Dharma Healing, Reiki and Mindfulness for Recovery. I'm your host, Raven, and I'd like to start this practice with a little introduction to what we're doing here. In this practice, we will explore the foundational teachings of Reiki and how they align with the principles of the Recovery Dharma program. Recovery Dharma invites us to recover from all types of habit energy, whether substance-related, emotional, or behavioral patterns. By integrating Reiki into this framework, we bring healing energy into our journey of recovery, helping to empower us to navigate these energies with compassion, self-awareness, and authenticity. Before we begin our practice, let's take a moment to understand what Dharma healing is about. At the heart of this offering is the belief that true healing comes from connecting to our authentic self and expressing our truth with love and compassion. When we are aligned with our Dharma, the essence of who we truly are, we can release the patterns and behaviors that no longer serve us. Reiki, as a form of energy healing, supports this process by clearing blockages in our energy centers and restoring balance to our mind, body, and spirit. As we practice Reiki, we cultivate awareness of our energy, tune into the present moment, and make conscious choices that align with our journey forward. The Recovery Dharma program is a Buddhist-inspired approach to recovery that emphasizes mindfulness, meditation, and compassionate self-awareness. It offers a non-judgmental, inclusive path for healing from addiction, emotional wounds, and habit energies. By combining the teachings of Reiki with Recovery Dharma, we create a powerful space for healing that invites us to be kind to ourselves and approach our recovery with patience and compassion. Reiki and recovery, understanding the connection. Reiki can help us navigate recovery in several ways. The first is increased awareness. Reiki brings us into a state of heightened awareness, where we can observe our reactions, emotions, and thoughts without judgment. The second is energy clearing. Reiki clears blockages in our energy systems, allowing us to release stagnant or negative energies that keep us tied to unhealthy habits. The third is compassionate healing. By applying Reiki to ourselves, we learn to be kind to our own suffering and to develop a compassionate attitude towards our journey of healing. In the context of Recovery Dharma, Reiki can be a gateway to cultivate mindfulness, self-compassion, and the release of harmful habits. By aligning with the Reiki principles, we embrace the teachings of Recovery Dharma with greater clarity and presence. The principles of Reiki, gateways for growth and healing. The 5 Reiki principles are: just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will be grateful. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I will be kind to every living thing. These principles are not rules. These are practices. They help us approach life with intention and grace, even in challenging moments. Let's take a look at our first principle. Just for today, I will not worry. Worry keeps us stuck in fear and uncertainty. This principle reminds us to trust in life's process and to focus on the present moment, which is where our power truly lies, right here, right now. True empowerment begins with self-compassion. When we can love and accept all the parts of ourselves, even those we struggle with, we create space for healing. Self-compassion isn't about excusing harmful behaviors or bypassing difficult emotions. Instead, it's about acknowledging those parts of ourselves with understanding and care. This is where Reiki comes in. Through self-Reiki, we can connect with our energy, soothe our emotions, and hold space for all of the parts of our being. This practice teaches us to approach ourselves with kindness, reducing the harm we might cause to ourselves or others out of reactivity. When we meet ourselves with compassion, we naturally shift how we engage with the world. This creates a ripple effect of healing and empowerment. I'd like to share a few practical tips for navigating habit energy with Reiki. When you feel habit energy arising through activation, through something that happens, an event, an interaction, when you notice this triggering situation, pause. Take a moment to breathe. This pause creates a gap between the stimulus and your response. The second step is to reflect. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What need or belief is driving this reaction? Naming it brings it into awareness. The third step is to practice self-Reiki. Place your hands over an energy center, such as your heart or your solar plexus in the belly, and visualize Reiki flowing into you. This loving, healing light flowing into these spaces, creating calm and clarity. The fourth is to repeat a Reiki principle. Choose a principle that aligns with the moment. Like, just for today, I will not worry. Let it guide your mindset. And when you're ready, respond with intention. Once grounded, take an action that reflects your values and your authenticity. This could be setting a boundary, offering kindness, compassion, or simply letting go. Now, let's begin our first Reiki practice together. This practice will focus on centering ourselves, grounding our energy, which is essential to recovering from habit energy. We will also begin to introduce the first Reiki principle for the month of January. Take a moment to settle into your space. Wherever you are, find a comfortable, quiet space that you can sit or lie down. For those of you who are uncomfortable with closing your eyes and coming into the body, it may feel unsafe. This is very common. Take a moment to notice the earth beneath you. However you're seated, feel the support beneath you. Even place the hands on the earth beneath you, on the floor, or on the chair. And let's just take a couple of deep breaths. Take a moment. You can soften the gaze. We don't need to close the eyes here. If it feels safe to do so, feel free to go ahead and close the eyes. You can maybe just soften the gaze towards the earth. Take a few deep breaths. In through the nose Exhaling through the mouth. Again, gently inhaling through the nose. Exhale, soften. Allow your body to relax and see if you can begin to quiet the mind. Letting go of any distractions or worries and allowing yourself to be present just with the breath. As you breathe in, taking a deep breath in through the nose, feel the air filling your lungs, the expansion as you take a breath in. And as you exhale, imagine any tension or stress leaving your body, softening. Imagine that tension or stress flowing down through your feet and into the earth beneath you. As you breathe here, visualize roots extending from the bottoms of your feet, grounding you to the earth beneath. Feel the support of the earth as it holds you steady. Begin to connect with your energy. Place your hands gently on your body. If there is a space within you that is calling to you, the shoulders, the hips, the knees, the ankles, the belly, the heart space, wherever it is, place your hands there. And as you draw awareness to your hands on the body, see if you can envision that light as warmth, the Reiki energy as warmth, moving through the hands, flowing from the hands and into the body. Allow this energy to bring a sense of calm and clarity. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not worry. Worry keeps us stuck in fear and uncertainty. It pulls us away from the present moment, and it clouds our ability to trust life's process. This principle reminds us to focus on the here and now, where our true power lies. Take a moment to reflect on any worries or fears you may be holding on to. Acknowledge these thoughts without judgment. And with your hands resting on your body, allow the Reiki energy to soothe and release any tension or discomfort associated with worry. Let the Reiki energy flow through you, gently dissolving the grip of worry, bringing you into a state of peace and trust in the process. Allow yourself to feel grounded in the present moment, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. As we connect with Reiki energy, notice how it helps to bring awareness to your internal state. Worry often arises when we are disconnected from the present moment, or when we fear what the future holds. In Recovery Dharma, we practice mindfulness of our thoughts and emotions, observing them without attachment. Reiki helps us to release the tension and anxiety that comes from worry, allowing us to cultivate a deep sense of trust in the unfolding of our recovery journey. The energy of Reiki can be a powerful tool in calming the mind and returning to a state of balance. By applying this principle, we can move from a place of fear into one of trust, embracing the unknown with compassion and awareness. As you continue to breathe deeply and receive the energy, repeat the affirmation, I am present, grounded, and free of worry. I am present, grounded, and free of worry. Let these words resonate through your body as you allow Reiki to work its magic, dissolving any lingering anxiety and restoring you to a place of peace and groundedness. As we begin to close this first practice, take a moment to reflect on what you've experienced. How did it feel to connect with your energy and release any worries? What did you notice about the grip that worry has on you? And how can you continue to apply this principle in your life? Each time we practice Reiki and apply these principles, we deepen our connection to ourselves and our ability to navigate the world with compassion and mindfulness. By letting go of worry, we create space for healing, growth, and trust in the present moment. When you're ready to close your practice, begin to deepen the breath. Slowly flutter the eyes open if the gaze is softened or the eyes are closed. Bringing your awareness into the space around you, feel the earth and the support beneath you. Coming back into the space you are in. As you close this practice, take time to journal about your experience and to document how this journey impacts you as we move through these practices. There are 5 Reiki principles. Each month we will be coming together the first Thursday of the month at noon, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, in person at Soul Center Spokane and online via Zoom. You can find all of the information on how to engage with these practices by visiting the link in the show notes. Each month we will come together to engage in a practice around one of these 5 principles. In the 6th month of our practice, we will hold a longer practice where we'll combine all of these principles together and create a space to connect with how we have navigated this experience over the months prior. And then we will begin again. This is a practice. It is not meant to be perfect. These, again, are not meant to be rules. These are gateways to engage in self-compassion and healing as it relates to your recovery journey, however that is unfolding. Thank you so much for being here, friends. I look forward to building and creating this practice with you throughout this year. If you enjoyed this practice, please follow the podcast. This will be something that's added to the podcast for Reiki Rising. Every month, this teaching will be here. I originally was going to record the practice live and then upload that, but I do want to have this be a space that can be accessed at any time. So I am going to pre-record these and go ahead and post them the same day of the practice if that is not a time or is not accessible for you in some way. I don't want there to be a delay in being able to access these practices. So this is pre-recorded, and I'll continue to share these practices every month. So you can find this practice available in person, online, live with us, or the pre-recorded version here on the Reiki Rising podcast or in our Substack as well. Both of those are linked. There are also yoga practices in 2025. I'm going to be focusing our themes for all of our practices together on the same Reiki principle. So for January, all of our yoga practices, and we meet 3 times a week. These are, again, available in person or online, and we'll be exploring the same topics. So there are several gateways and options for people to engage in these practices. You can also join my weekly newsletter that I send out that has all of our practices in it, and I'll be sharing some journaling prompts as well to take this practice a little deeper. So I really wanted to find several ways for people to engage however they see fit. So hopefully there's something there for you. And if you'd like to see something else, please leave me a comment or reach out. I would love to connect and bring these practices to everyone in a way that is easily accessible and easy to integrate into your life. So thank you again so much, friends, for being here. I will see you soon.